So we did get a box, and it was something that we wanted to talk about. This obviously is the episode where you know as well as I do that Bosch is going to be premiering his new single, but we did get a box delivered to the show. It was some of the machinations behind the scenes were executed by none other than the puppet master, the marionetteer, Hayes Davenport, who got a contact at Bosch.
Yeah, I did do I did do a nice thing. I had to send like 3 DMs to make this happen. And then the box shows up, and I'm going to unveil it as a surprise on the show at the suggestion of my new friend Joe Bruckner, who works at Bosch. He got me all these fun little toys.
We got a Bosch lunchbox. We got Bosch hats. We got a Bosch backpack, a poster, a prop from season 4.
Yes. And these were all going to be like great gifts for Sean and for the Boschman. I was going to surprise him. And then, of course, I got a text yesterday from Kevin, and it's a picture of all the presents.
And he goes, this showed up for Hollywood Handbook.
He's like, it's for you guys.
It's for Sean and Hayes, which I was like, Hayes got some of this? But anyway, the surprise is spoiled.
My surprise.
But maybe even better, do you want to read because I said that all the gifts are great, but maybe the best part is the little note that they wrote. Do you want to read the note that the Bosch production was kind enough to send to Bosch?
Dear Detective Bosch Jr., thanks for all your support. Good boy, the Bosch team.
Wow.
That's
pretty
very
cool.
sweet.
It's really nice.
Cool, nice stuff.
That was really nice. And I have all these hats now, and I'll be wearing it all the time. And they all have a saying on the back. I'm going to read every saying on every hat now.
It's from the whole team, so if you see Titus Welliver, you can be like, hey, that was so nice of you to send these presents to my dog.
The season 2 hat says hold fast on the back. The season 4 hat says Angel's Flight.
Wait, how many hats did they send you?
Enough. The season 5 hat, which is like an olive green, which I like, says 2 kinds of truth. But here's the best one.
Do you remember what the 2 kinds are? I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, real and fake. No, that's season 5. That hasn't aired yet, so we don't know. But here's the best one. Season 3 says, a darkness more than night. And that hat I will be wearing backwards when I wear it, so that I am coming at you with the phrase, a darkness more than night. That's how I'm greeting you.
This is a darkness that's even more than night.
Even more than night. Yeah, Bosch is barking. Bosch is barking in our studio right now where he is with us because he's about to get pretty anxious to perform his song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Brett's going to play music for it, and as everyone knows, Bosch is the only member of Hollywood Handbook to have gotten on any year-end best-of list.
Exciting time of year for us normally when all of our work is finally appreciated by somebody, usually the Vulture people. Like, they were... like Mr. and Mrs. Reliable for loving our show and putting it on the year-end list. And this year we got completely left out.
Yes, but Bosch did make a list, and he's generous enough to have done his best work on our show, kind of give us a little shine. What'd you say?
Oh, Hank was eating Bosch's food. And Bosch
Okay, this is really not helping,
hey,
Grace.
Grace. That's not possible because Bosch is here with us. He's about to get on the mic in the studio.
If we could please focus on what we're trying to do here.
So, you didn't help us with the negotiation, and you've completely undercut the premise of this episode.
What were you guys going to have me do in the well, whatever, you can tell me later.
We were going to have you save us. Or at least kind of just clown on Spiegelman's
That would have
friggin'
been cool.
Candy ass.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye. I love you.
Bye.
So, it might be time to get Bosch on mic.
Yeah, well, now he's coming over for where he was with Grace. Oh, here he is. He's here.
Hi, Hayes.
Hi, Bosch. So,
Hi,
Bosch,
Hayes.
congratulations.
Hi.
On all the end of year lists, you're the only person that got any recognition from the
come
show
on.
whatsoever.
Yeah, stupid. I don't know why. Did I get the list? You guys must have been on a bunch, right?
I mean, it's like it is connected to the show, so you being on the list is in a way.
Yeah, so you know what I'm dealing with. Just
yeah.
fielding calls, fielding offers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the prize that you won from? It was an AV Club list.
Best.
Pretty big list.
Oh, gosh, do I even remember? It was a huge list, AV Club. That's audiovisual. That's where all the dorks at high school belonged.
Uh-huh.
And now the freaking dorks are in charge. So cool to be a dork now. Hi. So I got best non-human guest.
Best non-human guest. That's right. And they like how you chew your bone.
So, little update. Tony's pissed. Tony the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm probably going to quit my job. Because I probably don't need to do it anymore. Because I probably am freaking going to be a big star now.
And your job is helping Tony with a hole?
Yeah, so one thing, a little update on that job is he had found a pretty dark corner in the back in the decomposed granite where I could dig without anyone noticing for quite some time. Now, it wasn't to any purpose.
Yeah.
I'm digging essentially like running at altitude. Digging in the decomposed granite is just getting my chops up.
Okay.
So when it was time, I dug the biggest hole in the backyard you've ever seen. Because now I've been digging in this hard turf. I get over the grass. See you later, sucker.
And Tony's like project manager, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He rides my ass. Man, Tony's a tough boss, man, but he's a cool dude. He'll have a cold one with you at the end of the day. But anyway, I dug Tony's swimming pool, and now I got him freaking dig the foundation for his house. But I might not even need to because I've just been fielding so many calls and offers. You guys know. You've been on lists.
Yeah. Well, now, I mean, I don't know if you've heard, the show is not doing great. We lost a little money in our last negotiation.
Oh, Hayes.
So
That's
now,
so sad your little show's not doing good.
Well, it's the
at
only
the
reason,
same time that I, Boschman, am becoming a big
the
star.
only reason anyone is talking about you is because of this show.
Oh, Hayes, that's so sad.
But
here, I'll give you one of my hats. You can't have the freaking one that says darkness more than night.
I want the one that says hold fast. Are they fitted?
That's kind of my favorite season, though. Yeah, they're fitted.
It would be cool to say on like a snappy back, and it's like telling the snaps to hold fast. Which one can I have?
Whatever you want. You
I'll
want
take
the
that
freaking
one.
hold fast?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So we do need to look for ways, Kevin. I mean, like we should be looking for ways to get Bosch into the show a little more.
Okay. It sounds like his schedule's a little busy. Hey guys, Chef Kevin here. But I'm sure he's gonna have an assistant pretty soon.
Tony's been riding my ass, man.
Yeah. So
I
probably
got his pool all set up, and then I'm gonna freaking start on the foundation for the house.
This actually does fit me, and no fitted hats ever do.
Fits really well.
Because
really
my
nice.
noggin is so big. And you know why? It's because this hat is for big daddies.
Oh, yeah.
That's the kind of people that like the show.
And I know why. When you said my noggin is so big, you know why. I know why.
Why?
Gotta fit that big old brain. Baby.
Thank you, Bosch.
Hayes is the smartest host
Bosch.
I know. He's the smartest podcast host I know.
Thank you. That's so nice.
Well, and I think I'm smart in some ways too, Bosch. So I have a thing I'm going to do, work on something big for the show, and this is probably going to save the whole show. I can't believe I'm doing it here, but we're going to debut my new single. First, a story. So I'm Boschman, and I go on big walks with my mommy and daddy, and then, they'll go, squish, squash, I'm a walking with Bosch. And then I go, and I'm walking with my mom and my dad. And then we walk by a hill. And it's a funny hill.
Okay.
It's very funny. That hill is so funny. And I go and do a big roll on it. And I roll my back and I wiggle around.
Because it's funny?
Well, it inspires me. So I do a funny roll on the hill when I'm done pushing bush. trademark.
Yeah,
TM.
we know about that. Yeah.
Yep. Feels so good to push. Although my parents got me a backpack. Pushing bush with a bag on just don't feel as good, you know?
Okay.
So
you're brushing your face against like a leafy bush. I just want to. And you're wearing a backpack. Yeah.
Yeah. So the other day I'm on the hill and I get all the way down to where I would like usually hit the ground and roll on my back.
Mm-hmm.
But then instead I pop back up, I hop, I go to a different spot on the hill, I squat all the way down again.
Mm.
Then I jump up, I go around, and it's almost like a miniature version of like the Zoomies.
Okay.
Just localized on this hill.
Okay.
And I'm faking you out. Am I going to roll? No. I'm just going to get down, wiggle, and then jump again. And I start to get this music coming to me. And I'm moving to this music. And I'm doing the squat butt bop around.
Okay.
And I realized this is the new dance craze. Everybody's going to want to do the squat butt bop around.
The squat
Invented
butt
by
bop
Bosch.
around.
Yeah, because I squat my butt down and I'm bopping around.
Okay.
And I'm doing the squat butt bop around. And I'm realizing the whole fucking country's going to want to do this shit. Hell, even Tony might cut loose and take a break at the end of the day if he can dance like this.
So that story was actually really important to hear for what the song is.
song.
It would be very confusing without the story.
Now, I don't have all the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm imagining the music video is like a big party. Everyone's doing the squat butt bop around.
Do you know Brett? Have
I'm
you
the
guys
star.
collaborated before? Brett has his guitar to help.
Brett,
him.
I have worked with. Yeah, Brett and I have worked on a couple projects together. Well, I love Who Charted.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You sort of grew up
Brett
listening
stuff.
to it.
Well, I was a kid. It sort of shaped my sense of humor. I'm old. I love podcasts. I love funny shit. So Who Charted is obviously in the rotation.
I
What
learned a
else do
lot
I
from
like?
you.
Raised by TV, Whop It Up. I listen to. Oh wow, that's really nice. I haven't.
What did
listened-
you learn from him?
He actually showed me some really good techniques, like on guitar and stuff, because I was feeling a little rusty.
I noodle
And
around.
he's got these great ideas.
Well,
You
I'm
can
self-taught.
point-
Yeah, and so sometimes you just accidentally discover a technique that's more effective.
Yeah, and you're good at like pointing out where you want me to play,
Yeah,
and then you're right. Like
yeah,
it goes against my instincts, but you're right.
Where?
Yes, on like the
yeah. I'll just bump it with my nose. I'll go do this. Give me one of these. Yeah, this way I go. I'll grab one string with my tooth. I'll go. This one's lonely.
I love when you do that.
Come on, give it a squeeze.
Squeeze.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And this is a dance song.
Yeah. And so here's the part I have before the chorus.
Okay.
Oh, the teens, they were losing their mind. They were shaking around. All the teenage behinds. Doing the squat, but
Okay.
around. So
Is there
it's like
any
paint such a big-
alternative for talking about teenage behinds?
What? Why? Huh?
I
What?
guess it's not that much of a leap from the teenagers shaking around. This sort of implies.
Oh, the teens, they were losing their mind. They were shaking around. The sweet teenage behinds.
Did it say sweet the first time?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that felt new to me. Okay.
The newborn teens, they were losing their minds. All the young, supple teens shake the sweet behind.
That seems that is
This-
definitely different.
What? Huh?
You didn't say
Can you got
nubile
anything for me on
or
that?
supple.
Got any? Does that freaking get you juicing at all?
Let's see.
Yeah. Give me one of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. One more. The young, sexy teens, they were losing their minds. They were shaking their sweet little sexy behinds. Doing the squat, but I'm around.
Is that?
Yeah.
That's all that happens.
They were teenage girls, they were teenage boys, and they were shaking their behinds like they were toys. Ooh, squat, butt, bop around, squat, butt, bop around.
Maybe you came in and you show them the thing.
I came in and I looked at the teens. They were shaking their butts in the teenage jeans. Squat butt bop around, squat butt bop around.
Okay. I've known you for a long time. I've never heard you talk about teenagers like this.
What do you mean?
Didn't know this to be something that was like of any interest to you. Teens?
I don't get
This
it.
is different than what
do
we
you mean?
rehearsed.
Why? What
did you rehearse?
What was the rehearsal?
I just don't remember the lyrics being exactly
So much
like
about
this.
teens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just figured it was like, teens are like doing a dance. And then I know there's that element there, but then
Sure.
just like you come in and you teach them how to do the squat butt bop around.
Well, I think that,
like
yeah,
sometimes there's
I
more
think
of
at
a
one
narrative
point-
to it than that they are just doing the dance for the whole song.
Well, okay. You want them to not know the dance?
At the beginning of the song, maybe, and then that's part of the story.
What
that
if
you
in
teach them how
what
to
if
do
in the
it.
video I go, it starts, ding dong. Hello? Oh, it's Bosch. I go, watch this, teens.
This is a house?
Yeah. Or it could be like a jail, like a juvenile detention center
Okay, it's just that you're ringing the doorbell makes it seem like a house.
for the criminally sexy.
Okay.
Every teenage kid in town was doing the squat butt to bop around. They bopped their butt right out of the pants. They were doing that crazy teenage dance. Bop, bop,
That's
bop,
nice.
bop, 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 bop,
The
bop,
butt coming out of
bop.
their pants.
It's just he takes a breather, right?
Bop their butt in the underwear. Man, there were teenagers everywhere. Bop, 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 bop
Now,
around.
the
Doing
first
a
parts are
teenage
getting,
bop around.
are getting worse.
What do you mean?
The second parts are getting better. Teenagers everywhere doing a teenage dance, that's all good. But the stuff before that about their underwear.
What exactly is bumping you? I'm trying to find it.
It's not
because
like-
I want you to be happy with the song.
It's not
about
like a
your
Logic
podcast
thing.
that I made famous. Yeah.
It's not like I understand what's happening. I just
Yeah.
wish like every line seems to be about the one thing. I think you can maybe get away with one about being like the teenagers even being attractive.
Who's doing the? Who do you see doing the dance?
I mean, the teenagers can be doing it, or like maybe
And if they're in a wheelchair, they can't do it. And it's not. I'm not. I mean, I'm all for.
there. Can we do something about that? Is there
Equality
any
or-
way we can have a version of it that someone in a wheelchair can do?
Okay. Give me the beat, Brett.
Okay.
One teenager was in a wheelchair, shaking their butt and shaking their hair.
Okay.
Man, she was a sexy teen, and she was not being mean. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Bop, 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 bop. She had a broken leg, but I'll tell you what wasn't broken. It was that sweet teenage butt. Now I've spoken, and Hayes gotta listen to me. Doing a squat butt, a bop around with all the teenage kids.
What is the plan for this?
You
Like-
want them to be younger than teenagers? Is that the issue?
No, absolutely not. And
One girl, man, she could have fooled me. Oh, she couldn't have been older than 3.
okay.
Somehow she moved like a full-grown adult. Yeah, she had those bop around moves.
I guess you are. How old are you?
I'm about to turn 2.
Okay, so I guess
I'm
for you
almost
that's
2.
pretty old.
I'm almost 2.
A teen is like
I will be 2 in just like a week.
if these are
wow.
teenage dogs, they're like very old.
I'm not even 2 yet. If they're teenage dogs, yeah, that's right. They are human.
But it
teens.
doesn't. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't sound like they're dogs.
In human years, I'm almost 14,
Okay.
which is such a
It's
good age.
formative age.
Oh yeah, it'll form something
What?
in those genes.
Your age?
14 is a formative age. Come on, let me out of this cage. Gotta put my butt way down and do that squat butt bop around with teens and some younger than teens to meet Hayes' note. That's what Hayes wants. He thinks teens are a little too old. It's grossing him out to picture them doing the squat butt bop around. Is this better? I thought it was good when they were all at least 13.
I was trying to focus on, I think we have at least somewhere in there, I think we have the song and we can sort of like cut around some of this stuff. What are we gonna?
Very gracious.
I mean, I'm feeling good. Like I feel like we get on a roll.
You feel
my
that,
hands
Brett?
are hot.
Oh yeah.
And
what do we
Hayes
do
is
with
about to-
this? Where do we go? I mean, is this like a Kevin thing? Where do we like? Where do we?
Hey Kevin.
Where do we
Hi,
take something like
Kevin.
that?
Hey, Bosch.
I mean, you could do like a bridge, like a solo. If
Ah.
that's what you mean.
Kevin, you saw, or Bosch, you saw Kevin. The last time you saw him, I guess he was taking a shower in your house.
Ah, yes.
That's right. We went on a long walk, and I was very sweaty, and had plans for later, and I didn't want to be so sweaty. So, Bosch graciously let me use his shower.
He left the door open.
It was cracked.
No curtain.
And then the kitties came in and kind of pushed it open a little more than anticipated.
He wanted company in the shower.
You had all the animals in the shower with you?
They weren't. They were on the bathroom floor next.
Freaking Noah's
to me.
Ark in there.
What are we gonna do with this song? How do we? Can it get on? Do you know anyone that hits one?
We could put it on like Stitcher Premium, probably.
You and fucking Stitcher Premium.
Jesus, man.
Upset. Like, find something outside of your work.
Sure. Maybe the radio.
Yeah, that's what hits one. Is.
Yeah, hits one is a radio genius. Einstein the genius. Yeah, hits one is a radio. Einstein the genius.
And how do you get it to them? You don't like. It doesn't just play on the radio.
We could probably email them, ask like if they could premiere it, or we could do like a KEXP like live show.
You could get this on KEXP.
I could probably email
damn.
someone.
That's cool.
Some producers there.
I don't want to do any streaming deal. They rip people off. Taylor Swift is got to stand up for me if we're going to do that.
That would be huge. Get your song on KEXP, the KEXP.
Get it on the KEXP.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Cheryl Waters can interview
Cheryl Waters?
that's pretty big.
Don't overpromise.
Yeah, I need a little Cheryl water.
What is that? I mean,
I'm drinking. I drink water. Hey, I think that maybe the song needs like a sad part to it.
okay. Sometimes these teens, and a lot of these songs, like the teens will die, like they'll get in a car accident or whatever.
Okay. Give me some. And give this one a little love over here. Yo. Oh, yeah. Bopped it down till my butt fell off. Bopped too hard and my tail got soft. Bopped on down and I fell asleep in the back of a teenage girl's Jeep. She was back there too, we were both in the back, bopping around. She was looking like a snack.
It's not sad.
And what I'm realizing is not that much sad stuff happens to me because even if I bop so hard my butt falls off, the girls still probably want to get with me.
And your tail got soft? Is that something that happened?
Tail's always pretty soft.
Yeah, my tail, the fur on my tail stays soft, but Hayes did pick up on a bit of a metaphor there.
So now I'm kind of what like learning about what the squat butt bop around is. It feels like
Yeah.
that you're like it's like it's sex. You're talking about having sex.
What? I'm 2.
I just don't know what else.
What?
I just don't know what else.
You
it could,
sick fuck.
I don't know what else it could be a metaphor
Ew.
for. You said it was a
I'm
metaphor.
telling Tony.
What is it?
Ow.
What is it a metaphor for?
The tail getting soft?
Yeah.
Well, just when you get so tired.
Okay, it's not really a metaphor.
Huh? Hayes tried to make it a sexual thing. This sweet dance that I did with the teens. I guess this sick fuck, that's what he dreams about. Can a guy just bop his butt around in peace? Why's it always gotta be something sexual for you, Hayes? Let me squat my butt without you touching your nuts, you sick, dirty old man. I think we're finding it. I mean, we're definitely finding
I
something.
struggle to see
Something.
how this helps the show at all. I just don't understand how it helps the show.
Well, okay, the show sucks. The song rocks.
That's number
That
one.
math that up, Einstein, the genius.
And just like going forward, just like having this song exist, I don't know. I just don't understand what it does for us. This was kind of framed to me as like something that would really help the show.
Here's the deal. The song rocks. The show sucks.
Yeah, I know.
I
You
feature
just said
you in
that.
the song as the pervy old geezer who wants to make it about sex.
Okay, so me being a character in the song, I will then
People come check out the show.
yeah.
You
to
can do
see
your
if
thing,
if
which
I
is
do
to
what I'm
pervert
now
everything.
famous for, which is be perverted.
Yes.
Okay,
Which you kind of wanted to do anyway.
I wanted to be perverted
Come
anyway.
on.
Okay, that does make sense.
I see the way you look
Do you
at
want
my
to take
tail.
a verse in
Look
it?
at what?
My tail. When it goes soft.
Do I want to take a verse?
Yeah.
Sure.
Please, yeah. Guesting on the track.
An older man walked into the gym. Nobody could take their eyes off him. He got down so low, nobody had ever seen it before. Everybody was screaming that guy should do the squat butt bump around more. Hayes was the hero. Hayes was the boss of the party. Hayes was the best dancer in the whole room.
And then he woke up. That's right, it was all a dream.
Oh.
We were living in Hayes' dream. Squat, butt, bop around. Makes all the teens scream. Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The whole thing was in my
Squat,
dream.
butt, bop around. And the squat, butt, a bop around. Bop it all over town. Man, you don't want to clown around. You don't want to get way down unless you're ready to bop around. But when you squat your butt, you're all going nuts. Man, you're gonna have to cut a rug with me. Butt, bop, bop with me. Hey, I'm Bosch, I'm the killer man. And I got all the dances. And I'm gonna go to the movies and butt bop into the screen. Hey, look out, the movie's ruined. I just butt bopped through the screen. Now you can't watch shit, so you might as well look at me. I was the #1 guest on AV Club, best podcast of the year.
Non-human guest.
Yes, #1 guest, yes.
Most of them are
no,
human.
come on, hang
Most
on,
of the
come on,
guests are
no,
human.
fuck, come on, fuck you, man. Hey, fuck you, hey, come on. I don't want to tell Tony on you, come on.
Tony's not my boss.
Oh, he will be.
I'm not accountable to Tony at all.
Brother, we all answer to Tony sooner or later.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Bosch.
Okay.
Bye.
You rock, dude.
Yep. Thanks.